Hi everyone, I'm going to walk you through this proof, which is the first example from the practice proofs that I asked you to work on. So hopefully you've already restated your given that angle 1 is supplementary to angle 5 and angle 3 is supplementary to angle 5. Of course the reason is given. You'll notice there's no figure in this particular problem, and that's something we'll see periodically. I don't think you actually need to draw a picture of this one. As you'll see, but there are times when you will need to. Okay, let's get started. So as usual, we start by deducing whatever we can from each piece of given information. So 1 supplementary to angle 5, what does that tell you? 1 plus 5 equals 180. So I'm going to state that. Measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 5 is 180 degrees. How do I know? That's the definition of supplementary. Same thing for 3 and 5, right? They're also supplementary. So you could, as I've said before, you could combine these together in one step. I put them as 2 steps just to make it a little prettier, but either way is fine. So now is where, I've stated the given, I've stated what I can deduce from it. Now is where you take a step back and say, all right, I'm trying to get angle 1 and angle 3 together somehow. I see that I have an equation here. I have an equation here that's got angle 1 in it. Got another equation that's got angle 3 in it. How can I connect them together? Oh wait, they both equal 180. So since they both equal 180, I can use the transitive property to link those two things together. So 1 plus 5 equals 180. 3 plus 5 also equals 180. So those two must equal each other. So we can say that 1 plus 5 is equal to 3 plus 5 by the transitive property. Okay. Now I'm trying to get 1 and 3 to be equal. Well, what do I need to get rid of? Well, I see I need to get rid of angle 5, and conveniently, angle 5 and angle 5 can just be subtracted. So we can subtract angle 5 from both sides of that equation. I didn't show the subtraction here. That's a good strategy, but remember the act of subtracting isn't the step. The step is how did I get from this original equation to this new equation, and that's the subtraction property. So even if you write in the minus measure of angle 5 from both sides, I can show you what that might look like in your proof. That if you show minus measure of angle 5 from the left and minus measure of angle 5 from the right, which is a good idea to show your work, that's not a separate step. That's kind of an intermediate step. And then we've got our solution, which is measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 3. And again, it's stated as a congruence statement, so you should add that extra step that angle 1 is congruent to angle 3, and that's just the definition of congruence. That's all for this one. Thanks.